McConnell says that this is my 28th fancy farm, and I want to assure you it's not my last. Mitch, let it go. It should be your last. Let it go, dude. Mitch McConnell. They're telling Mitch McConnell he gotta retire, which he needs to. Mitch McConnell needs to retire. He was trying to give a speech. It didn't go so well. I don't know what he was talking about, but it didn't go so well. They're chanting, "You need to retire. Retire." You know how they say fall from grace? Like, you once was like a powerful political figure. You've been in office, for 50 years? And now you're an embarrassment? I believe a politician should retire before somebody tells them to retire. Just like Joe Biden. You should retire before someone says, "Hey, shouldn't you be retiring?" Or before you stroke out in front of people. This was the annual Fancy Farm picnic on Saturday. My friends, I'll be honest, it's not hard for Republicans to look good these days. McConnell says amid boos. McConnell did not acknowledge the jeers from the crowd throughout his speech. He criticized the Democratic Kentucky governor, Andy Beshear, who sat behind him during his remarks and is up for re-election this year for COVID-19 restrictions. Beshear and the state Republican attorney, General Daniel Cameron, also received cheers and boos during the event, which are all in the same name of Kentucky tradition. McConnell says that this is my 28th fancy farm, and I want to assure you it's not my last. Mitch, let it go. It should be your last. Let it go, dude. The people of the state have chosen me for 7 times to do this job, and I want you to know how grateful I am. Okay, you could show your gratitude by stepping aside and let some younger person fill the seat. Not someone that's getting stuck, stroking out in front of people. It says Trump and McConnell fell out after the then president after January 6th Capitol attack mocked the GOP leader in a Truth Social post Monday. I agree. Boo, retire, retire, boo. Trump is a trip. Trump is crazy. And this is him freezing up.
We'll turn now to that frightening moment in Washington today. Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell alarmed his colleagues and many watching when he froze during a news conference. Garrett Haig now with more on this from Capitol Hill.
A regular Senate ritual interrupted today by 19 seconds of silence, quickly turning to concern for the health of Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, who appeared to freeze up as he began his weekly news conference.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. We're on a path to finishing the NDA this week. There's been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
His fellow senators, including John Barrasso, a medical doctor from Wyoming,
Do you want to say anything else to the press?
eventually helping the 81-year-old McConnell away from the podium. Returning moments later, the Senate's top Republican shrugged off a reporter's question about the moment.
I'm fine.
You're fine, you're fully able to do your job?
Yeah.
McConnell, who in January became the longest-serving party leader in Senate history, has suffered a series of health challenges in recent years. He had shoulder surgery after a fall in 2019, and he spent 6 weeks recovering from a concussion and fractured rib suffered in a March fall, after which he has sometimes struggled to make out questions from reporters. McConnell's office has been tight-lipped about the incident, saying only that the senator was feeling lightheaded and pointing out that he answered reporters' questions sharply after he returned.
It doesn't make any sense that you're taking up space. You're probably not really being productive. You're taking up space. You're probably more in the hospital or bedridden, I don't know, than going to work. Because you're of that age, you should just be painting or something. I'm not for sure what elderly people would do, once you serve for so long, but maybe you become an advisor, or mentor, something like that. But you don't need to be in the House, in the Senate seat. Patrick Time says Fetterman and Feinstein's are the worst. Yeah, they like 80-some years old too. Well, Fetterman's younger, but he stroked out too, and he doesn't even make sense. Nellie Mack, they want to stay in and collect as many kickbacks as possible before they croak. Yeah, but my only thing with that is you can't take it with you. Okay, maybe you'll leave it to your grandkids or your children, but you still can't take it with you. And Biden too. Patrick Chime says Biden too. It's sad that they don't feel like they should make room for someone else that's younger. And it's sad that the Republican Party, and maybe someone have talked to him before about retiring, but they should literally kind of push him out and let somebody younger take the reins.